Hello and welcome. It is indeed another exciting episode of your favorite business program on television, Castmedia Business Connect, poised with the responsibility of connecting businesses with opportunities. I am your host, Omai Binigbe Omai. Sit back, make yourself comfortable, and enjoy the program. Okonji Chukwudi Elvis is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of GPC Energy and Logistics Ltd.
We registered in March 2009. That was when we dreamed of having GPC, and the business started fully in November 15, 2010 with just 5 trucks. And as at last year, 15th November last year, we celebrated our 10th year of doing the business of logistics. In 2009, we didn't start, we only registered the company, but we were trying to form the team, what we need to do, what we don't need to do, trying to do some survey, a strategy, So finally, we started in November 15th, 2010. In GPC Energy and Logistics, for today, we don't have subsidiaries. We want to focus on our core business, which is logistics. In logistics, by the time you create some subsidiaries, you see your main business will suffer. And in logistics, you need so much attention. You need to pay much attention to what you are currently doing. And so for that, for some years, we've not been able to diversify in terms of subsidiaries or one thing or the other. So we've been strictly running the GPC Energy and Logistics business. That's what we've been doing. Logistics business doesn't have competition. It's a supplier's market because entering the business is very expensive. The cost is very high. We want to go into it. And that's why I'm calling on the government to see how they can assist for people to come into the business. How many manufacturing companies do you have in this country? You have the port authorities there. There's a lot of containers to carry from the port. There's a lot to do in the business. There's agricultural produce all over the places to carry. So there's no competition. What does it cost to buy a truck? You mean if you have 1 billion now, you want to invest into how many trucks? Less than about 30 trucks, less than 30 trucks. And you don't have hope. Even if you invest that money on that business, there's so much stress in it. So you want to go and do that? You won't want to do it. So you have a few players. In that sector, there's few players. Let's see. If you see what the government is doing today, they are trying the rail system, the roads, everything. Some people are asking me, how are you going to survive in your trailer business? I just laugh. I say, we've not even tapped the opportunities we have in that sector, in the logistics sector. I'm Elvis Okonji. I'm a young man who came out from a very poor background. I keep saying my father is a mechanic. My father was a mechanic. And growing up was so tough for us. My father has 9 children. My mother gave birth to 9 children. And I was the number 2. We have 5 boys and 4 girls in number. Imagine the son of a mechanic, how it takes us to grow up. It was tough. We did a lot of menial job. We are all hustling. But what I told God is I want to go to school. Because I know that it's only going to school that will make me who I want to be in life. Going to that school, it was tough. It was through friends. My parents didn't have the money to send me to the university. My parents never knew where I went to school, where I went to the university. I remember I schooled in Calabar, University of Calabar. Nobody ever visited me in my school where I was schooling. My parents never knew. Every holiday I go and look for a job to do to survive and to go back to school. I hang with friends. Most of them pay my school. Most of them give me money going back to school. So it was a very tough journey.